No.
No.
The red button? Did you get none of that?
No. Go ahead.
We'll pretend we
can switch.
Go ahead.
We can switch.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So let's finish going through it and then we'll switch. Good idea. Thank you. All right, so the head's the heaviest part of the body. When you move it forward, you're collapsing your upper spine. You're probably putting your weight back on your what do they call it? A tailbone. The technical term. All right. So now sit up straight like I told you. Top of the head reaching to the sky. Back straight. Shoulders falling back. If you've been in yoga, they say like a waterfall. You know exactly what I mean, right? Just forward of your sits bones. Now push your body. Look at the horizon. Look like you're looking at the top of a tree line. Oh, you're much more stable. Do you feel it?
Yes.
Great. All right, let's switch. I'll sit on the ground and you can push me. You can push me around.
Okay.
You don't feel it?
When I was sitting there.
So first it's legs straight out, just like that. Okay? Go ahead and push your buddy on the shoulder. Oh, pretty easy to push me, huh? Wow, you went pretty far too. Now, kayaker position. So your legs are in the kayak position. Good. Is it different? Try again. Okay, a little bit different. Okay? Now think about putting your weight forward of your sits bones. Keep your back straight, top of the head reaching to the sky, and push me again. Feel a difference? Okay. Now look at the ground as if you were nervous or tired, just in front of your feet. Different?
A little bit.
A little bit, okay. And then, then look at the horizon. So everything's the same. Your back is straight, your head is up, and you're looking into the distance. Now get pushed.
Wow. Like a rock.
I'm like a rock.
I'm a rock.
So when you start getting caught up, if the weather picks up, you get caught out in something you didn't expect. Remember, when you get nervous, the number one thing to remember, look at the tree line. That's going to keep everything lined up. Ears, shoulders, hips. You want to be a straight line. You don't want to be a slouch. Does it make sense? Okay.
What about leaning forward, though? I mean, I tend to lean forward.
Leaning slightly forward, canted forward is a good posture. It allows you to reach further and get your blade in further up near your toes,
Right.
and that gives you a longer stroke and more efficiency.
Right.
So it's a good thing.
Not something to do when you're relaxed paddling.
I would do it all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Why would you not want to be efficient when you're relaxed?
Wow. Okay,
Not in a hurry.
Well, but still, if you are using the less and the most efficient posture, then you are going to be tired more. You're going to risk injury more. I feel that sitting in that proper posture is hard at first. It was hard for me. And over time, it became easy and natural. And I noticed my speed picked up, my endurance picked up. So I think it's something for me, it's been worth working on. Try it.
Oh, I have many times.
Okay.
I try to pay attention to that.
Yeah. Well, the next thing we're going to talk about should help with it as well. We're going to talk about paddle stance and the paddler's box. So everyone grab your paddle.
Jay, there was a slight arch, right? If you're ahead of your sit bones.
I feel one.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Everybody take your paddle. Put it on top of your head like this so it's actually touching. Okay? Like that. We're looking for right angles in your elbows. Now, it's going to be a little different with Greenland. Your index finger is here, and these fingers are loosely draped. That's good, a little bit like that. That's your Greenland posture. Your paddle determines that. You've got these ones that are kind of telling you where to go, but I think they're kind of close together. And this would be better. Those move, right? Yes. Okay. Think about that, and we'll do something else in a minute that should drive it home. Okay. Your paddle's kind of a little on the short side for a tall guy. You have to go all the way out, and you are still a little bit in. You could have a wider stance. Just a half an inch. Even if, try putting your hand right up and over the paddle lead. Oh, there you go. Wow, you're handy.
That's the way it's designed.
It's amazing how you did that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Just a little bit further out, just because you're a tiny bit in, but not much. Jay, you look beautiful. You look like art. Oh my God, that was good. Okay, in just a tiny bit here. Gorgeous. All right. This is the paddler's box. talk about the paddler's box, we're talking about the way you hold your paddle and your body. It's keeping your arms out, away from you. Some of you guys have probably heard, imagine there's a stinky fish on your paddle, but I like to think about a beach ball. So if everybody would have a seat, I've got props. Get in kayaker position. Pick up your paddle. Hold your paddle. There you go. Try to keep your paddle out.
That's you, Brian. It's you.
That's a look.
My new profile picture on Facebook.
That is your paddler's box. Whoa. I'm going to be one short, so we'll have to try it. Paddle out. Ooh, got it? Got it? Shay, we'll give you one in a minute.
That's
You're
okay.
tall. This is easy
Alright,
for you.
I can
We'll get right to you in a second. I don't want to store so many in the car. The car already looked like a clown car today. Now try to rotate. How's it feel?
a little stiffer than normal, but good.
Because you're not used to it, do you think?
Yeah. Well, no, I'd try to rotate. But
Okay. Sorry. No, I mean that particular feeling, having the hands further out.
oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, the arm stretch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Feels a little different.
Yeah.
Think about where you're putting your blade in for your forward stroke. When your arms are this far out, where's your blade going to go in? Pretty close to your toes, maybe hopefully ahead of them or at least at them, as opposed to drop your ball, people. And now hold your paddles where you might normally. There you go. Have a ball. Have a ball. Now put it, see where your paddle will go in. Would it be the same spot? You really always paddle like that? Okay, good. So when you're out there on the water and you get into your boats later, think about that paddler's box. Think about that beach ball. Remember how that felt? And especially remember it when you're doing all these turning strokes you're going to be doing over the next few weeks as you make those rotations. Because what people tend to do is this. They tend to go like this. And just put their arms around them instead of going like that. And what that does is it exposes your shoulder to injury. This is extremely vulnerable. Okay, what questions do you guys have?
I am in the midst of deciding. I just bought this paddle. I used to use a 230, which I thought was too long. This is a 210. What Warner recommended if I was going to try high angle.
Well, how long have you had it? Or how many times have you used it?
5.
Okay, so how do you feel?
On the fence. I don't know if it's better or not.
How wide is your boat?
22.
Okay. Paddle length is something that's going to, someone's going to tell you you're this tall, get this paddle length, but you have to try,
Right.
whichever one's comfortable for you. I use a shorter paddle than they would like to sell me, but it works for my stroke. And I've tried a few different lengths. All you should do is try them. It's going to depend on your personal body, especially your shoulder width, as well as your boat width, your style of stroke. There's a lot of variables. Good comment. Are there other questions? Jay, you look like you're having fun.
Yeah. Having a ball.
Okay, so that is everything I had to cover. So posture, the key points, just to review, are sit just forward of your sits bones, sit up straight or lean slightly forward, keep your head up looking at the horizon, don't collapse, look at the deck. Those are the main things for posture. For paddle stance, just remember the right angles. Remember the paddler's box with the beach balls. And when you're paddling, imagine that beach ball there. Don't collapse even when you're doing a stroke like a stern rudder. It doesn't look like that, it looks like that. Make sense?